So future me coming to you early in the video to try to let you know that I'm not going to make you stick around and watch me fail the whole time, but if you're interested in watching some funny content of me trying to flip and me failing and how the attempts went throughout the 3 days of me trying to do a front flip and then into a back flip and trying to be able to do any kind of flip. But so if you want to stick around and watch it, it's definitely funny, and I'm sure I'll get a chuckle out of it as well as you, but I'm not going to tell you that I did a front flip or a back flip because that didn't happen. But right on to the video. Hey everyone, welcome back to Modern Mindset. Last week's video I made a challenge video based off the Rubik's Cube. I'll put some kind of little link here, and I forgot to shoot the intro for this week's video because I made a video saying if you got 50 views I would try to do a back flip or a front flip, and that's what this video will be kind of consisting of. And like you know in the intro, I didn't successfully do it, but we definitely went out and tried to achieve it and did a lot of work, did a lot of stretching out, did a lot of research in the videos, but overall never really managed to achieve it. But this was kind of the journey that I went through, and that's kind of what the video will be about, the 3-day journey of trying to do a flip and how it went for me and all the struggles and stuff I did. But I hope you enjoy it. Let's go. In an abundance of care, I'm deciding to put some mats down because I'd really rather not break my ankle or my neck or, you know, anything. So. Move. Get off. Hey, do you mind? Pardon. We'll put you inside. Hey, you want to go inside? We'll put you in there. As a precautionary measure to get this dog out of my way, she need to get a Kong, so she'll leave me the hell alone. So now you're going to see my first attempt at a front flip, and we'll see how it goes. I'll say that wasn't too bad, but definitely not a front flip. So I'm going to try some stuff I saw on YouTube, and we're going to see if I can get any closer. Well, definitely couldn't do a front flip like I hoped. Gonna call it here today. We're running out of daylight. Also got jiu-jitsu to go to, so gonna try this again tomorrow. Hopefully without the dog involved. So I'll see you back then. Alright guys, so today we're gonna be trying to learn how to do a backflip. Just like promised, y'all made it to 50 views, so this week we're going to attempt a backflip. It's always been kind of a goal of mine. I've always thought about it, just trying to learn. It'd be cool because, you know, when you're a middle schooler and you see people doing a backflip, it was like the biggest thing ever. Now, not so much, but still would like to learn, so that's what we're going to try to do today. Today we are joined by a special friend who will probably end up in the house because she doesn't know how to get out of the way. But I'm going to look at some videos and see how to do this without injuring myself. So let's get on that. Alright, come here. Get in the house. So yeah, she ended up back in the house because she wouldn't leave me alone. Just like yesterday when I tried to do a front flip. So that last video was not really helping me too much, so I'm going to try a different method and see if we can do anything better. And we'll try that now, I guess. So looks like this next part is going to actually be the flip. So I guess it's do or die here. Either I'm going to be able to do this part or we'll be calling it and I'll be taking the L. That one hurt. So day 3 of trying to do a flip, we're going to be trying to do the backflip again, and we're going to see how it's going to go. I have a few different things I'm going to try, but final day, trying to see if I can get some results, and hopefully the lawnmower is not too loud, but we'll get right into it. So we're going to move the mat out of the sun. I think the camera's struggling to get a picture, and I'm also struggling because it's on fire basically. Well, I think I'm calling it here. I think the fear of the backflip is just too much for me. I think I need actual help from other people, and I know it's a real thing from just the videos that I watched and people talk about it. And they gave some tips on how to get over it, but I just couldn't do it by myself. I've tried to flip multiple times, and my brain was just like in that survival mindset where it just wouldn't let me do it. I kept trying to force myself, and got a couple good falls by trying to do the backflip where I jumped up in the air and ended up landing almost on my face, but I think I'm gonna take the L this time. I think I may have just bit off a little bit more than I can chew, and I think that's okay, you know. Sometimes it's a little demoralizing whenever you set. Sorry for the plane. I live by an airport, so that happens from time to time. But so just sometimes you're gonna set challenges and set goals for yourself, and it may just be a little bit too much for just one person. You may need to bring in help. You may need to take more time. Things may take longer than you expected. And I think this is something that I need to get on a trampoline to try, or I need to get someone who knows how to do a backflip to try to help me, or have some guides that'll help me actually get into the backflip. But in general, I think this experience was a little not demoralizing, so to speak, but more like humbling. You know, despite losing all the weight I've lost, I still have things that I still can't do. You know, you see the skinny guy at school doing backflips and stuff like that whenever you're in middle school. That's the coolest thing ever, and you always wish you could do it. And you thought, oh, maybe if I wasn't 250 pounds in middle school, maybe I'd be able to do a backflip as well. But it's obviously not the case. Doing a backflip, it took more skill than I expected. I thought maybe if I just got over the initial blockers, I'd be able to do it. But overall, I think it just wasn't for me today. I take the L, and I'll come back and try to do this again at some other point. Maybe I'll make another video of me going to the trampoline, me doing stuff with spotters or something like that. And I'm hoping still to be able to do a backflip one day, but today is just not that day. 3 days of flipping and landing on my arms, my head. You know, I think I've done enough effort in this situation where I can take a break and just give myself the L and come back another day. On a more general note, if you're setting goals for yourself that you find are just too easy and too easy to achieve, that's still good. It's good to have those small goals that are achievable and that they're always going to give you those kind of motivational boost. But make sure you're setting goals that are hard to achieve as well, so that you can always hit that full potential that you have. If you're setting a goal to walk 100 feet, that's pretty easy to do every day, but are you really going to get any better? It may be the first week you do 100 feet and then do 200 feet the next week, and it should get more difficult over time. But if you're never setting a goal that's too hard to achieve, you'll never be able to reach your full potential. Because yeah, I can't do a backflip right now, but I'm able to do this little round off thing, I think that's what it's called in gymnastics, and I couldn't do that yesterday. I couldn't do that 2 days ago, so I've kind of moved on, and I've still gotten better at something new today that I wasn't able to do yesterday. So despite not being able to hit my goal, I still got better. And I think that's the best thing about setting goals and setting things to achieve, is that you'll still grow even if you don't achieve them. But I'm done rambling. I appreciate y'all staying around and watching the video. I hope you got a couple of laughs of me failing, but I appreciate you watching. And I'll see you next time on Modern Mindset.